Tom Brady, one win away from being the first quarterback ever to make it to 6 Super Bowls. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0, here with Dan Shaughnessy. Danny wins again yesterday, and the question, you know, more playoff wins than any quarterback in NFL history. Chance to get into this 6th. Is he the best playoff quarterback in NFL history?
This is going to be fascinating because you're always going to have the Montana comparisons, and there's a very strong likelihood if they win this game, they're going to play San Francisco in the Super Bowl. That's going to bring back all of Tom growing up in San Francisco and going
4 years old
to the Montana game with the foam finger in Candlestick Park and all that stuff. That's going to come back. They also didn't draft him. They took some guy who's a goat farmer now instead. So there's a lot of layers to that, but I think, you know, when you get to 17 playoff wins, which he got to over the weekend, and you're talking about, as you say, getting to 6 Super Bowls, to me, he's become underrated for all the other things.
Because I think people here talk about the Belichick system and Belichick's influence, and I agree. I totally agree.
And a big part of it, Kev, it's the care of the football. They just don't turn the ball over.
Right.
And you can go back, you know, over the years when things would go wrong in the playoffs. Now, he was 6-6 in his last 12 playoff games before yesterday. But that's after a 10-0 start. So, you know, you start to wonder, okay, is it losing and getting away a little bit? Turned the ball over a few years ago against the Jets. We'll see. But the care of the football is what he does best. And it's up to Baltimore and Harbaugh to do things to take him out of his comfort zone back there. That's how you beat him. Coughlin's proven it. And that's what they have to do.
Carry the football, of course, you're talking about not getting picked.
Doesn't get picked, doesn't cough it up in the backfield.
And really the hallmark of the whole Belichick legacy here is, among many things, winning, of course, first and foremost, is everybody does that. The running backs don't give it up.
Turnover ratios
spectacular. You don't beat yourself with stupid penalties. And when you watch other teams now and beat themselves with stupid penalties, it really is. If my math here is correct, and it could be wrong, I've got him 17 for 23 in playoffs, which works out to a 739 win percentage.
That's the playoffs.
At the most critical time of the year, the most physical time of the year. I agree with you. Underrated. Whether he is, and if you got to look at a number of quarterbacks here, Elway, of course, is in that mix. Bradshaw was 4 for 4 in the Super Bowls. Montana 4 for 4. Jim Kelly 0 for 4, if you remember by any chance. It's buff. But he is a jewel. How long we have to watch him, we don't know. But arguably, and this is the Barstool stuff, the greatest quarterback in playoff history.